Right, so the Princess Trixie Sparkle panel just got done and over with. Alright, now it's time to probably head off, eat some lunch, and head off to the next panel. And just just goof around for a bit. I already got in touch with Magpie Pony and some of the actors of the show, of the, well, I should say the radio drama. Then the next off to head to the Everfree Forest. So I've got 3 more panels to go to, then to kill off some more time, then have some more fun. So, hey Anna. Going good? So are you having fun?
Yeah.
Well, you should have been there for the Princess Trixie Sparkle panel.
I actually just got done loading everything up for my hotel room, so it's been a long morning.
Yeah. Off for some lunch?
Now I'm actually heading up to the CCG room.
So yeah, I'm off for some lunch. Probably gonna head off for 7-Eleven or something. But overall, it's pretty much a good Sunday. I'm probably gonna off to charge this camera, because I don't know how much longer this is gonna last. Alright, I'm back in the Everfree Forest for the 3rd time, or 5th, I'm losing track right now. But I'm here for the voice actors panel for the Sunday. But of course, you know the drill, because I've done this for like the 50th time. If I ask a question, I'll get this on video, unless I don't, then I won't. Then that does it for me. Then but you basically get the idea, audience.
Also, for Tabitha, look, there's a moose.
Lick a moose?
Lick a moose?
Lick a moose?
Lick a moose?
Moose? I must lick a moose. Which moose? There's a moose? Lick a moose.
Thank you. I don't recommend licking any.
Lick a moose.
They're very unhygienic.
Lick chocolate or vanilla mousse? Lick a mousse.
Like, a mousse cake, maybe.
Oh, I don't like cake. Strawberry.
Strawberry mousse. Lick a strawberry mousse.
Let's keep it going.
Come on.
Keep the party started. Going. Rolling.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Yellow.
Alright, so hold on. So, my name is Sammy, but I am known online as the Ferb Guy, and I have a question for all of you. My question is, how do you get into character?
I squeeze my bum.
I just do what Tabitha does.
And I squeeze both of their bums.
Honestly, warm up, sometimes I sing to Britney Spears. I find she really helps me channel the princess in my car on the way down, you know. Hit me, baby, one more time. And yeah, I just stand and I look imperious, don't I?
I like to
Yes, you can all know it.
squeeze a rock.
Yeah. I'm never out of character. That's how the pros do it.
One of the things I teach my kids in the classes is you just find a catchphrase and it gets you into character, and you just sort of revolve you grow the lexicon and the language of that character and the dialect around one catchphrase. So, like I always say, I'll never get a job working as Marge Simpson, but I always dip into character by that one catchphrase. Mate, there's something about the severed monkey paw that just doesn't settle with me. And that's how I know. I dip into it, and that's how I get into. So you build a character around one catchphrase. So all you have to do is remember that one, and the rest is muscle memory. And
In the bum.
The bum.
the bum. It's bum memory.
Bum memory.
Little lesser known of the memories.
See, when this panel is put on the last day, it is one big comedy fest.
Yes. We're all really tired and we're all just like,
Deprived and punchy, sugared up.
bring it on. What do you got? Like,
Thank you.
yeah, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It may not be the panel you want, but it's the panel you deserve.
So the KP panel just got done and over with. Had to partially leave the voice actors panel, which already got done and over with. Partially got halfway, which halfway got late. Started halfway late, so I had to halfway leave it, so I have to wait till later till somebody at the convention or whoever's providing the live stream of it uploads the panel online, uploads the video to it. But basically I got done with the video, got done with the KP panel. I'm going to meet KP in person, get her autograph and get her photo of me with her, and basically charge this camera up, go to the closing ceremonies, hang out with a couple of more friends, and I'll be on my way home and get this footage out to you guys. And it's been quite a long journey, and that's basically about it. But it's been quite the trip, I must say. So here I am, back in the Everfree forest, and in this dramatic lighting, and yeah, I'm real excited for the closing ceremonies. Though the timing on it is a bit tad late, and by a tad late I do mean 25 minutes. And I could say it's not real pleasant for my parents, especially my dad, who has to sleep and the traffic's going to suck real bad. But it's going to be well worth it to see how the arc's going to be, to see if the spirit, if we're going to have a happy ending or if we're going to have a terrible ending. But hope we have a good ending this time around, because the bad ending from last year, yeah, that was a very unpleasant one.
Sorry.
No problem. But, of course, let's find out if we do have a good ending by transitioning to the trope.
Twilight! Oh, thank goodness, there you are. It's incredible. Every pony is here. And better yet, the reporter pony thinks she knows what's going on with the fog. But what are you doing here?
Suddenly realizing that hanging out with Maud wasn't so bad.
What are you talking about? Jeez, Pinkie Pie was telling about this crazy surprise party that was going to go on later, and I was just thinking
Spike!
What?
I would go, but maybe I shouldn't. What's the point?
What's the point? What's the point? Jeez, you and the other elements have been acting this way all weekend. It's like something's really gotten into you. You know it doesn't have to work out perfectly all the time.
Says the dragon that sleeps till noon and doesn't have to worry about what every pony thinks about him.
Spike, I know it's easy for you to just bounce around town and hoof bump every pony you meet, but I'm the one who actually has to make sure things run smooth.
No appreciation for the work you do. It must be frustrating. Maybe you should run along, kiddo. Some ponies have grown-up stuff to take care of.
I guess. I mean, sorry, Twy. I mean, I know that you have a lot of responsibility, and I know that every pony isn't at their nicest all the time, but if you can overcome that, it'll always be worth it, even if things don't pan out perfectly. I mean, we had a lot of fun this weekend, right? And that's because we got to spend that weekend with our friends, right? So even if everything doesn't pan out perfectly, or our friends are acting weird and strange, we have to be there for them and stuff, right?
Right! Are you doing a motivational speech? I love motivational speeches!
Yeah!
Yeah! Cupcakes are awesome!
Right?
Seriously though, what are we doing here?
Told you we'd find her here. She's the only one left that seems to still be sulking, though.
All the elements of harmony were like this. It has to be the fog.
Twilight, darling, what's wrong? Why is there such a cloud over your head?
All this noise. Why do you ponies have to act so foolish?
Nothing's wrong. What's got you so worked up? You all look ridiculous. Because this weekend was awesome! Gets me again. I should be called Rainbow, awesome.
Come on, Dashy, you don't honestly...
Dude, it was all like we were in a haze thick like the orchard gets before dawn.
You mean the orchard that... Well, I'm supposed the apples have gone bad.
Yeah. AJ and I did some pretty cool outdoor events with all the foals yesterday. Like a 3-legged race, and we helped Applejack find all of our apples. It was the best.
Are so creative as well. I was simply amazed by some of the designs and the ideas they came up with. Simply fabulous, weren't they, Fluttershy?
Oh my, yes. The kindness and generosity everybody showed this weekend.
It was so exciting. That does sound pretty great. I guess I just got a little bit worked up. I still forget to relax and just have fun.
It was a veritable cornucopia of salubrious delight and obstreperous festivities.
What?
It was fun. So, what else happened?
It doesn't matter if
So on Friday, a bunch of ponies got... We have a surprise party!
Enough! You ponies!
Who the hey is that?
She's the pony all the fog seems to be coming from. What was her name again?
Melody.
So glad of you to remember. I swear you ponies have the collective intelligence of a Paris sprite.
Oh, goodness, how
Says the pony that can't handle a couple birds turning their beaks up at her.
What's your problem, Miss Hazy Days?
Malady.
Holiday?
Malady.
Like Memorial Day?
My problem is that you ponies think it should all be fun and games all the time. You all have your fears and your doubts, and I'm the only one that can make you hear them. The princess that will never be perfect. The party pony that doesn't know when to just lay off sometimes.
Hey!
I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
Well...
So what?
Oh, looks like the perennial sidekick has something he wants to say.
Yeah, I do. So what if I'm always second fiddle? That's my role to play, and I'm gonna give it my best. And better yet, it's not what some pony just told me to do.
Yeah! Another motivational speech!
I am part of something greater than myself. And guess what? Only I have the ability to do my best at it, and that is exactly what I am going to do.
Right on!
And together we're gonna, yeah! Right?
So together we must overcome that fog, be there for each other, and strive to keep our community thriving.
This is ridiculous.
And you know what? It won't always be exactly what we want. That's right. If I threw out every dress that had one stitch off, I'd throw out every single one.
It's easy to forget that becoming a full-time Wonder Bowl shouldn't be my goal. Just always giving my best.
Right! Not every party.
Every apple,
Every animal.
every latte, or every story will be perfect.
Because guess what? Here's a tip for you. Together, we overcome.
Together we...
Because together we...
Overcome! Together we...
Overcome!
Together we...
Overcome!
Together we...
Overcome!
Together we...
Overcome!
No, you can't beat me.
Together we... Overcome! Together we... Overcome! Wait! Look!
Ha! You think you've rid of me? Like I said, I didn't put those thoughts in your head. I just made sure you can hear them.
Don't make us start chanting again!
No, she's right. We all have our doubts and our fears. We can only move forward and work on them together.
That's right. I mean, like the famous anthropologist Margaret Mead said, don't always underestimate a group of thoughtful, committed citizens to change the world. Because in fact, that's the only thing that ever has.
I'm sorry, what?
You can read?
What Applejack means is that no pony can tell us what to do, what to make of ourselves, and how to be. It's up to us to make something better for every pony.
Yeah! Because together we... Overcome!
Look, something's happening.
You ponies can't beat me. I will not be defeated, Lamp. You ponies will rue the day.
By the power of Black Decker!
Maybe next year.
Well, that was quite the experience.
Pretty awesome experience if you ask me.
Hey, I hear they're gonna have cupcakes for every pony who helped out.
Sweet.
Let's go. No, what? Careful of my wings.
Sorry.
I can't believe how wild of a weekend that was.
Yes, it certainly will make for an incredible story. Maybe I'll even win a Pony Litzer prize.
A pony who brings out everyone's bad thoughts, elements of harmony break up and get back together, rocking concerts, cool guests. What's not to love?
And it's all because together we...
Troupe back on stage. Let's get the Everfree Troupe back on stage. Come on. All right, so this concludes Everfree Northwest 2015. Now we've got a few more things for you. We have a few more things for you. We're not quite done yet. Don't worry, don't worry. But you guys had a great time, didn't you? I was hoping so. Good. Yeah, I saw a lot of great faces out there throughout the weekends. Checked out the vendors hall, pony stock, some really great stuff out there. We got a few more last minute things for you before we send you on your way for the end of Everfree. Could we get Shannon Iverson up on stage, one of our directors of charity, for a few notes?
Hey everyone! So who's at the charity auction? You guys want to know how much we made this year? We made $27,308. All those proceeds will go to help Seattle Children's Hospital and anything that they need. Because it's for the children.
Thank you, Shannon. Could we get any of the special guests that are still here up on the stage, please? I know you're out there. Oh, I see one coming down the aisle.
I just need to record this moment right now to forever live in mine and Boulder's memory. This is awesome. But truly, this has been like the most heartwarming, heart-expanding. I don't have words for the gratitude for all of you and your continuous support and just amazing creativity and energy and love. That's what it's all about. Friendship truly is magic. Thank you.
Guys, I as well, I reflect the sentiment, and it's what we all feel, and the community is fantastic, and this is the greatest, I'm still doing it. I'm still doing the greatest video selfie ever. And also, on a personal note, I want to thank all the people that came out to the fan build thing. You all know this is like a 4-year endeavor for me, for coming out for this and supporting and doing all that. We have Dan Boudreau, who's my personal DOP here tonight. He'll be filming you. If you don't mind indulging me like I do in every convention, but this one is going to be the first one that's on our first webcast. I want you to say thank you to everybody. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, to say thank you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Nice. And I want to say 2 more things for you to say. 1, 2, I want you to say on 3, thanks for watching, and it's going to be at the very end of our first webcast. 1, 2, 3. Thanks for watching! Oh, you know what? I don't even need the third. That was good enough. And I'm going to throw it over to John Delancey. Thank you.
You're a great community. Keep expanding. I'm hoping to come back soon, and where I will see each and every one of you. I want to make sure that I see each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Have a great year.
And just a few more quick thanks. Thank you all of our sponsors and patrons, all of our fools that came this year. We had a great showing of families and kids. Could all of our staff members who are visible in the area and the Royal Guard just stand up and wave? Everyone give them a big round of applause. And one more gigantic round of applause. Stomp your feet, clap your hands for the Hilton and a really great venue. They are amazing to us this week. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks so much for coming this year. I hope to see you next time.
And thus ends an excellent year of Everfree Northwest. I don't know if there's going to be another year, but it was well worth it. And there we go. The logo has been fixed. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who have watched throughout my entire journey of the Everfree Northwest vlogs, and throughout my entire trip, I hope you enjoyed. And, of course, if you enjoyed the entire journey, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the...
What he said.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Oh, yeah. Did anybody tell you you look like Sergeant Batista from Dexter?
No, I don't even know who that is.
You never seen Dexter?
Like Dexter's Lab?
Nah.
Oh, the show, Dexter.
Yeah.
Sadly.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing fine.
I'm actually heading back to the hotel, so you keep having a good time, all right?
All right.
All right. See ya.
No, I've never actually watched Dexter. I'm sorry. Sorry to anybody who may not or known me, or I don't care. I've never seen Dexter. I don't know who you're talking about. I apologize. But apparently I sound like Lanny Pator doing Vegeta, apparently. Have a safe trip. Getting home.
Yep. I don't know if there's going to be another one next year, but if there is, I will go to it. But anyways, if you enjoyed the trip, like, comment, favorite, subscribe. But of course, if you still like the vlogs or whatever I do on this channel, then do what I just said, and yeah, enjoy the and of course for the rest of the journey. Then of course, and as usual, I'm the Fro Guy, and I'll see you guys for the rest of the journey. So long. Well, thanks for watching my Everfree Northwest 2015 vlogs. I hope you guys enjoyed the convention vlogs. I really put a lot of hard time, work, and effort into doing these, especially bringing a lot of footage into creating these here convention vlogs. And I was wondering from you guys, after reliving a lot of these memories and such, a question popped into my mind. Should I do more of these? If I ever head to, like, Everfree Northwest again, or if I head down to, per se, BronyCon, or BabsCon, or, I pointed east, so MLP, MSP, or Galacon, or any of those other conventions, like BronyCon or such, should I do some convention vlogs like this? I was wondering, whatever your thoughts are, just leave them down below, because if I'm not doing, like, any of my episode vlogs, or if I'm not doing much, or if I'm not watching any TV shows or anything, I could do this, because overall, if you saw these 1 second gaps between each other, the project overall, counting from day -1, part one, clocks in at this moment, at least before this video right at this moment, clocks in at a total of 3 hours and 25 minutes. Yes. 3 hours and 25 minutes. That is a lot of convention footage. And if possible, I might be able to host some Q&A sessions. If you might review the convention footage that I do have provided for you, I might overall review it. But overall, if I have the questions for you guys, so whatever your thoughts are on this pure experience that I left for you guys at the Everfree Northwest Convention, just leave them down in the comments, and hopefully by the time this is done, I'll get to answering your questions. And since the 100th episode aired, and we're still continuing strong with Friendship is Magic, and the summer blockbusters are being released, I'm entering Summerfest right now. And the fact that the summer is my birthday. So, keep strong in mind and support me through PayPal. But that's only an option. So, with that said, I'm the Ferb Guy, and I'll see you guys next time for an all-new MLP vlog. And again, as always, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, click on my vector here if you want to see